Welcome back to another product review. I'm Jordan Conrad, Associate Broker and Home Builder with Perry Wellington Realty. Today I'm going to be talking about the Google Nest Smart Thermostat. This thermostat is a product that I really enjoy using. I think that it pretty much pays for itself by how much money it saves you on your utility bills, and it really makes your life easier as far as scheduling and changing your temperature inside your house. So I'm going to talk about some of the features of this thermostat, and I'm going to also show you a little bit about how to install it and what comes in the box. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we're here on the Amazon website. You can see they have a third generation Nest thermostat for $214.99. Now, if you want a color like all black or something like that, it's sometimes hard to find those on Amazon. I'm going to show you one that's matte black, and you can get those from Best Buy. They're probably going to be about $250, but I think this is a pretty good deal. So for $214, you can get a Nest thermostat. These are definitely my favorite smart thermostat, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about why. So obviously these work with your Wi-Fi. You can adjust the temperature at your house remotely from wherever you are. You can set schedules, which is what I really like to do. Just set a schedule for every day of the week, morning and night. And it has sensors that not only detect the temperature, but detect things such as humidity and how much sunlight's coming through your windows. The one thing that you can let it do is it'll basically do like a smart learning program where it will try to predict where it should put the temperature at certain times of the day after seeing how you adjust it. And I actually turn this feature off. I'm just not a big fan of it. I think that it works better if you have a schedule, and then you can kind of fine tune that. It's really hard with, if you're working from home and you're coming in and out, it's going to be trying to adjust those temperatures to all different kinds of settings. So you can switch easily between heating and cooling. The thing that I like is that it remembers your schedule for heat, and it remembers your schedule for cooling. So you can have a separate heating and cooling schedule, and these will work with, whether you have a heat pump, whether you have natural gas, and it kind of goes through and asks you all this stuff. You can definitely install it yourself, and I'll get into a little bit of that. Again, I'm not an HVAC specialist, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It does use Bluetooth sensors to keep track of temperatures across several rooms, and they make little nodes where you can place in different rooms to monitor the temperature in other rooms. The thing that I really like is the app and how easy it is to use. I'm going to show you that on the phone and show you how to use that. It does work with the Google Home app, and it's just a very cool product. There's a lot of smart thermostats out there. This is definitely my favorite. I just think that it's, they really got it figured out, and I'm really not sure what I would even change about it. So next I'm going to show you how it looks on the actual app, and some pretty cool stuff there. So let's get right into that. Okay, so we are here on the actual Nest app, and you can see I have this labeled home. Was actually labeled Boo House. So you can see downstairs, upstairs. So we have a separate system for our upstairs, and so if you look at the upstairs, you can see where the heat is currently set to, and you can see the schedule. So you can see how our heating schedule is laid out. And again, any time of the day, Monday through Friday, you can have it at any specific temperature at any time of the day. And going back, looking here, so you can go into the mode and you can switch between heating and cooling. And I'm not going to do that now because obviously that would, you know, turn on my AC, and it's a little bit cold out here in Pennsylvania today. It was kind of nice, you know, mid 50s during the day, but that temperature is dropping. And so it does tell you the inside humidity and the outside temperature. And it can tell you, you know, the history of, you know, what it's been set at, and it goes into like the actual usage, you know, as far as how long it was running each day. And then you can go, it's asking to rate the app downstairs. And so again, you have a separate temperature schedule for the downstairs. And so, you know, basically what we do is, you know, if you have two systems upstairs and downstairs, you know, you're obviously downstairs during the day. You have it running during the day, and then basically upstairs is off, and then vice versa. So you can really save a lot of money by having a setup such as that. So, you know, I really like this for that reason. The other thing too, so this Protect, so that's for smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors. So I'm going to do another video on that, but Nest also has a product for that, which I really like as well. So Boo House is my house, and then this is the Airbnb that I've done videos on before, and so I just control that remotely as well, and I have the Protect on that one as well to monitor fire and carbon monoxide. But you know, same thing, you know, no one's there right now, so I have the heat turned way down, and that's what's really nice, because you know, if you have a property that's a rental property, or, you know, short-term rental, you can adjust that heat when people aren't there, or, you know, turn the heat up to get it ready for people. That makes it really nice, I think. So that's the app. Very easy to use. I won't go into too much more here, you know, more of the fine details, but next, we're going to actually take a look at the unit itself. So we'll take a look at that now. Okay, so this is the all black Nest Thermostat that I was telling you about before. So they do come in some pretty cool colors. I think that this looks pretty nice in all black. It's like black on black. So I'm just going to show you what's in the box. So this is the unit itself, and sometimes they have a little bit of power when you first turn them on, but there's a little charger back here. Yeah, I recommend just giving it a good charge before you start using it, you know, and installing it. And under here you have some directions, and this is actually a really cool screwdriver, because you got a flat head on one side and, you know, Phillips head on the other, and it works really well with the size of screws it gives you. So I tend to hold on to these when I come across them, because they're nice to have. And so this is basically the main part that you wire into to power the thermostat. And so what you have to do is you basically take a picture of the wiring on your old thermostat, and you try to match it up with this. The best piece of advice I can give you is turn the breaker off to your furnace before you start messing with this, because it's very easy to you know, trip a breaker, and you can blow a fuse in the actual furnace itself, and you want to try to avoid that. And you can actually you know, fry the unit itself. So I've heard of that happening before as well. So they also give you a mounting plate. So if you want to try to cover up you know, the space where your old thermostat was, they have that. I just don't think this looks as well, looks as nice. So I would just say to you know, probably just patch some drywall. And then they give you some screws. So I just thought it was helpful to, you know, see what actually comes in the box when you purchase it. But the main thing is, you know, this guy right here. So, you know, read, you read the manual, make sure you understand how you wire your specific thermostat so that it works correctly, because you can really mess things up if you don't do the wiring the proper way. So again, here's one of the units. Again, I think it basically pays for itself. So if you like this video, again, please consider subscribing to the channel. Definitely like the video. That helps out my channel as well. And we'll see you next time for another product review. Thanks.